Hey everyone, if you're looking for a way to query data in Google Sheets by referencing the column header names instead of the columns directly, then I have a solution for you that's going to do just that, and I'm going to show you how to get it set up and working in just a couple minutes. And so, just to provide some background, I came across this solution while I was working on a project that uh, I just absolutely needed to reference the column header names instead of the columns directly for a variety of reasons. But just to kind of to show you the issue I was running into is, I had this main data tab, and then I had this other tab where I was trying to pull that data in, or some of that data in. I wanted to filter out the category column because we have a filter right here to kind of, do that on its own. And so, but the issue I was running into is on the main data tab. If you come in here and let's say I add you know, a status column, and then I think, okay, well, now I need to add a let's see, a priority column. And then, but when you go back, so now it's trying to expand over to this little section right here, can't overwrite it, causes an error. So then I started looking, okay, well, let's see if we can query the columns directly. Um, but when we do that, it doesn't pull in the same columns that we had before. You see, previously, I think I had, what was it? I had notes there, but now it's pulling in status, and, it just kind of messes everything up. So I really just needed to be able to reference the column header names so I could edit this sheet as I needed without any hassle. And so what I ended up doing is, well, first off, turns out Google Sheets doesn't have a built-in formula that can do that already. And so I had to search online, and I found a custom Google App script function that allows us to make our own formula to query by the column header names. And so this is the formula right there, how to use it. And this is the Google App Script function that I found online. And I'm going to give you all a link to this in the description of the video, and I'll show you where to find that as well in just a minute. And so, but yeah, so as you can see, it doesn't matter what I do to the main data tab with this custom formula right here. Now the query isn't a custom formula, but the my select function, that's the one that's custom. And you can see it pulls in only the columns we need. Uh, you can filter it. Takes a little bit longer than the normal functions do, but it just helps make everything a lot more dynamic. And so again, you can just copy and paste this code in here. And then for the formula, just to show y'all how that works, let me zoom in a bit. So this right here, this is the data you're querying. So the main data tab. This is your actual query where you can reference the column names. And then this is your column headers that you want it to pull. I can't remember. I think that's whether or not you want it to include headers. But so yeah, I mean, it's very simple. I'm going to put the link to this code in my repository. And so I'll include a link to that in the description as well. You can just go to Google Apps Script. I think I have it under Google Sheets Formulas, and here it is right here. And so, yeah, I'll include a link to that. And then also just to give credit where credit's due, I came across this online from this Google Docs community forum here. And so I'm going to include a link to that as well in case y'all want to see the discussion in that thread. And then also in this discussion, I found the code because they had linked to this video right here from the person that created this function. And so I'm going to include a link to that in the description as well. That way y'all can, check out all your sources and that sort of thing. And so I just absolutely had to share this. It saved me a ton of time and made my spreadsheet, a lot more dynamic. So definitely check it out. Let me know if you have any questions, comments, issues, or anything like that. And thank y'all very much. Take care.